People of Burst, here's the idea. I was just talking to Crow on Skype and he pussied out. He didn't want to show you how he's building his rigs naked, so I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna show up in a bra. Uh, but what does matter is that while I'm gathering information about Crow stuff, you're gonna see it happening live. So, Crow, make me understand the process of how you're building the rigs, uh, how how this whole asset of yours and everything is getting developed. Because I can see a lot of shit, but tell me more.
Okay, so first of all, this is location one only. So you guys have seen the red rack and such that is at location two. This is location one, and it's about I'd say 50% right now. I'm waiting on some more power to be done, and my electrician was on his way last night. When everything possible that's annoying happened last week, I was stuck there with a sick toddler and couldn't do anything. And then he got stuck on his way here. He was going to come over anyway. Got stuck in a rainstorm with a flat tire, and his engine broke down. Some shit, I don't know. But anyways, the fact is, the power should be done next week so that I can finish this up. And right now, I just kind of want to give a little tour. And so yeah, let's do that.
Please do, because I see a fuck ton of GPUs, but I have no idea how they're tied up. What exactly is it that they do? How much percentage of the whole operation that is, and yeah.
Okay, so basically what we got over here is some shelves, monitor up on top, monitoring, like plug it in whatever one I want. I'm gonna get some switches, KVM switches, so I can just kind of keep it, all plugged in, and then I can just kind of push a button to see what I want to see. So at the very bottom, we've got what is this? Five Sapphire 470s. Then in the middle, we got this is all the three stuff at the bottom in the middle. The two here, so 15 parts here is B Silver. And then we've got this row here, which is all Universe. So that's 14 470s and 480s. 7 470s here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the back there, 480s. And so this whole rack will eventually be filled up. In that other row there, I'll be putting more stuff there. You can see right now I got zip ties and all kinds of nonsense. There's a big battery backup running down there, if you can see that.
More or less. Actually, the video quality is shitty, but I got the idea, and I'm sure people will get the same.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm in, and not super close to where the access point is. So, okay, then there's these racks which everybody's seen before, the IBM racks. Right now, I've got some rack servers running in the bottom. Not much else in this one, but I will be doing something similar to what's over here. And I'll have, shelves that pull out like this, and every shelf will have probably, I'm thinking 10 or 14 cards running on each shelf. I'll have the boards mounted up against the sides, and the cards on the shelves, and power supplies in the back part of the shelf. And when I get the cooling figured out and finished, it will be pumping directly into these, and then up, out, and then out the vents on the top over there. And then of course we got over here the World Mine Rack, which now everybody has probably seen. I did a little bit of restructuring on it, and actually the bottom mine right there needs a power supply replacement, so that's going to take me another 4 hours. Because this thing's all wired up nice with zip ties. I got to cut all the zip ties in order to put anything else in there or change anything. And then there's a monitor here. I got the extra door over there in the corner. But so yeah, this thing I restructured a little bit, so now all the cards are the same in rows like that, and I've got room here to put more cards here. I'll fill up this half side. I don't want to fill up too much because I don't want to get too much close to the power supplies or it gets too much heat. And then actually I'm going to put another row of cards behind this row of cards on this too. And I do have room actually to put another shelf on top. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not, but yeah, so that's basically what we got going over here in location one. It's about halfway done, so that's where we're at. I mean, once I get more power, then inside those big racks right there, I got some monster PDUs, so I won't have to be running nonsense like power strips and shit that that had problems on me in the other location. So the PDUs that are in these things can run half a city. They run like some ridiculous amount of voltage I've never even heard of that exists. But I'm going to be running 220 to every single thing here through those PDUs and through that one big battery backup. And I got another little battery backup over here that runs some of the network equipment that's necessary. That's in the back of the WorldMine rack. You can't really see it, but it picks up a wireless signal and then relays it into here. And I'm actually going to get another internet connection as well. So it will be basically fully redundant. If the power goes out, the internet will still be on, and some of the miners will still run for a couple hours. And then so when the power hopefully will kick back on within those couple hours. But eventually what I'm going to do is build an inline UPS that will actually power this whole location. And it should keep the power running for 5 or 6 hours with a bank of batteries. So that means if there's any power outages or anything like that, we should not have any outages over here because I'll have backup internet, backup power, and yeah, so that's
Alright,
basically it.
let me tell you how everything you just said made me feel. Um, Something of the sort.
This guy.
Uh, should we reveal to people your ultimate master plan, the whole bias thingy that you talked to me about
Yeah, we can
earlier,
definitely talk
or
about that. Okay, so what's going on this weekend on Sunday is that I'm getting, okay, so any of the rigs that actually have identical cards, like the two up here, because they have 7 of each, they're identical, and the other, actually all of them on that are actually identical. So the 555 and then 77, all those up there are all identical. And over here we've got basically 1, 2, 3, 4 that are identical, and one that's slightly different. And I may make that identical with another card that I'll replace it with to make it identical. So basically what we're going to do is all the identical ones, we'll replace the BIOS on all of the cards. And I've got a friend of mine who's been a GPU miner longer than me, and he's going to be remoting into the systems, changing the entire BIOS, which should give me 60% less power usage, which is insane. And it will also give me faster hash rates, and I will be switching over to mining instead of Zcash, which I'm mining now. I will be mining Ethereum and Decred, which means I can mine 2 coins at once. Which even if I were to just mine Ethereum, it would give this operation with just Universe without the rest of the other cards about a $1,200 a month increase. Plus, we've got the extra coin on top of that, and I think Decred will eventually be staking, or if it isn't now, I don't know much about it right yet. So there will be either a bonus there from just paying out the coin that's mined from the Decred, or we can stake it too, and mine and stake it, and make like like a monthly type bonus that we can pay out. So there's a lot of different options there, and then location 2 has, let's see, it's nine rigs at location 2. So basically about identical amount of rigs minus one that's here. We've got the same amount over there, but they're all 7 cards except for one. And so yeah, we'll be redoing that too. So those are all going to run on the same PDUs. I'm going to pull one out of these racks because I've got like 8 of them, and seriously, one of them could power half the town. So we only need one for each location right now until we can get anything bigger. But yeah, it's I got delayed this week, but things are still moving. I'm still mining. I still got there's one, the burst miner for Universe is down in that guy, or one of these two, the one with the monitor in it that I showed you. That one has been down for this week since I haven't had a chance to really come in here. Luckily, Oliver's feeling a little better, so he's in there.
well, listen, people have to get the idea. You have a family, you had a sick kid, so
Yeah.
they can accept it, or well, their only option is to accept it, really.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you're a family man. You have kids, you have almost a wife, uh, so you're on the right track. Anyway, just to make this whole conversation stupid friendly, to the point that even I understand it, what you just did No, no, not what you just did. What you're about to do is take a hard on and give it more Viagra.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
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 okay.
exactly. That's the plan.
That's exactly what I wanted to know. I'm not gonna repeat the process, but you got the idea of what I'm about to do. Um, Dear people of Burst, what I need you to understand, this fucking video was improvised all the way, as you can
Oh yeah.
tell.
It was just he's just like, you know what? You should put it on video. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly, because
that was bad.
Because that's exactly what was happening. I was asking Crow this whole bunch of questions. I wanted to understand what the fuck was going on, and he was like, "Yeah, we're doing this and that," and I was like, "Hold on, I'm not the only Burst member that has these questions, so might as well film this shit." Uh,
I happened to be nearby, so I was like, you know what? Oliver's feeling better. I'll let him be where he's at, and I'll just come do it. So I did.
all right, I guess that about concludes it. Dear Burst community, this is how a mining farm works. All those fancy
It's
fucking
loud.
pictures
It's
that you
fun.
see, exactly, it's loud as fuck, it's messy as fuck. All those
Yeah.
pictures that you Google up, that's no, that's
Those are
not.
what people take to make it look pristine. And of course, I did that with the World Mine rack, and now you can see what it looks like in real time. It still looks super badass. I'm gonna make basically everything look like that at the end.
It,
At the end,
it,
everything will be lighted. Everything will be extremely better cooling. Everything will be extremely better power. I was forced to move two separate times before I was building this, right as I was planning on launching. So, it's all kind of I'm improvising, and it's gonna come out really, really nice. But this is what it looks like right at the moment, and it will continue to look better, and get bigger, and faster, and more awesome. That's about it.
yeah, I think you said everything that needed to be said. So, that being said, once again, we're gonna conclude this video. Dear Burst Nation, dear YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the real process of how an asset is fucking run.
Yeah,
So yeah, tune in next
it's
time when I'm gonna be brawless.